Hey everybody, Miss C here. I'm back with another video, and of course I have another question. I want to know why is Congress so quiet while Trump is dismantling and doing all of these things in Washington D.C., all of the firings? Why are they not more vocal than they are? And why are they not trying to, rally together and reach across the aisle, as they say, and try and stop him? I know that there's mumblings, but I've not seen any serious efforts put forward by the Democrats or the Republicans to stop Trump from doing what he's doing. I've heard a bunch of talking. But I've not seen any real efforts. Now, if I'm wrong, please correct me, but I've not seen any real efforts by any of the people in Congress trying to put a stop to what Trump is doing. On any level. On any level. I see a bunch of posturing, but I don't see no real work being done. So what is all of that about? Why is Congress allowing Trump to do what he's doing? I mean, because we do have, three branches of government. We have the executive branch, which is where Trump is, and we have the legislative branch, which is Congress, and then we have the judiciary, which is the Supreme Court. There's a reason why it's called checks and balances, so that one branch of the government doesn't get out of control. So here's one thing that I'm going to say to you guys. Now, you may think I'm just blowing smoke, but whatever Trump does, it's not just going to be on him, because the Congress is there to keep the executive branch in check. The judiciary branch is there to keep all of them in check. So why are we sitting here and making it seem like all of a sudden the office of the president has all of these superpowers that no other president has had and been allowed to do? Because if that's the case, then why didn't Biden do some other things? Why didn't Obama do some other things if this power existed in the presidency? But anyway, I digress. My question is, why is Congress sitting back and allowing Trump to just run Congress and the Supreme Court? Why are they just allowing Trump to just run wild? Now, I know I've heard of a couple of court cases, that have paused some of the little smaller things that he's doing. But what is this all about? Why is Congress just sitting here watching this play out? And I'm going to see what the cards have to say on that. And I don't want this to be long, just like I said with all my other ones. I don't want this to be long, because a lot of this stuff is just part of the stage show. I see the big picture, but I just want to take some little pieces and see what it says. But at the end of the day, I know what the long haul, the long goal is for all of this. That card keeps turning over, so obviously you need to come out for a reason. All right, so what say you, cards? What say you? All right. Why is Congress just sitting by watching this play out? My. Oh, my. Woo, wow. My. Okay. Well, the sun has shined on a whole lot of things going on in the background. And some new things. Oh, and it's worldwide. It's worldwide. It's some stuff being uncovered in other countries, according to the sun card in the position is in, from way back, that's about to come to the forefront, which is going to spawn off some new things in this country. What are those new things? We're going to have to come back and ask that about those new things right here in this card. But at the heart of the matter is the Five of Pentacles. Meaning, they don't want to be left out in the cold, because they got that, oh my, So the Five of Pentacles is you being left in the cold, you being embarrassed, you being you losing money, is at the heart of this. Is why they are being quiet, because they don't want to be caught up. So the light is shining on all of this and spawning a whole bunch of other events in other places. So this event, the things that they're doing here, is causing other things to be realized in other parts of the world, and spawn like a weaving of a web, or a constructing of a piece of fabric or something is going on. And it's going to create some new things to jump out of the bag that I don't think they are intending to be found out. And from that, it's causing them to be still, to stop, to pause, fold your arms, be stagnant, sit your tail down somewhere. And that is what they are doing. And these new things that are being uncovered are in other governments. This is the King of Wands, or not other governments, but other powerful men. Other powerful men. This is the King of Wands. Which at the same time we got the Queen of Swords here in the outcome position. So the Queen of Swords is, I ain't taking no mess. We gonna get to the bottom of this. My. And so they are juggling with how much we should actually speak up. How much is what we should actually talk about. And again, this is being this is having an impact worldwide. This is not just impacting this country. The Queen of Swords. Communication. They are juggling. How much do we want to talk about? That's why they're not saying anything. That's why they're not saying nothing. Because judgment is coming. That just came from the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Swords, that is the Queen of Communication, information. They are juggling what information we want to talk about, what information is safe, or what information going to keep us from being found out and kicked out and lose all we've gained, because judgment is coming. This was on the bottom of the deck. So that's why they so quiet. And you know what? Maxine Waters said it in that interview when she said, we don't know what they have on us. And here it played out right here in the cards. That's why they being hush mouth. That's why they ain't moving around too much, because they scared what kind of bones might shake out. They hands tied right now. They can't say too much, because judgment is coming. They can't say too much. All right, well, that's politics for you. They all in there making their money. I don't know how in the world somebody making $200,000 a year, $250,000 a year can come out in 4-5 years and they multi-millionaires or possibly billionaires. I don't know how they do that if they ain't doing some crooked shit. So I mean, at the end of the day, you got to be kind of a little slow moving and on the short bus, not to realize that somebody doing something that ain't actually above board. So that's what happens when you go to Congress. That's why they spend millions of dollars. And I never understood this for a long time. I'm like, why is it that y'all spending millions of dollars to get into a job that's paying you $100,000, $200,000 a year? Because once you get there, your paycheck might say $100,000, $150,000, $250,000. But baby, when you walk up out of there, you're going to be a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. That's why they spend millions to get there, because it's money to be made. They ain't going there to help us. They ain't going there to do nothing on our benefit, baby. They going there for their own damn benefit. And they want to stay there as long as they can. That's why you got to wheel they old dusty behinds up out of there in a wheelchair. They ain't got sense enough to quit. They ain't got sense enough to retire like Ruth Bader Ginsburg stayed in there until her dusty behind had to be swept out in the dustpan. But I'm just saying, I digress from that because I could get on my soapbox with that, but I ain't going to do that. But anyway, my question was, why is Congress being so quiet and so slowful about really doing anything about Baby Orange Man? Oh, and I know I was going to pull a card on this Sun. Let me see. What is that about? Them new ideas. I just pulled a deck. About the Sun card. Saying that it was a bunch of new stuff, new ideas coming out, being shined and brought to the light, and it was affecting us worldwide. All right, cards. What is that? What are those new ideas? Let's see if you can shed some light on that. What are those new ideas? All right. Well, we got the young woman card here. I don't know what that exactly how that ties to that, but she's got a book in her hand. This may be a Ghislaine Maxwell type situation. I don't know, but she got a little black book in her hand right there. And it's this card is called The Young Woman. And maybe she got some information in that black book that is the new ideas that are going to be affected worldwide, because that's what I get from this card right here, the light being shined on some stuff worldwide, and it is weaving something together. And I pulled this out to clarify on that. And so she got some information in a little black book, or she got a file or something somewhere that is the new ideas that are being spun. And it was these ideas were started with what Trump and Elon are doing in the White House. And I'm not even sure if they are aware of it. They may be. That it's spawning other things worldwide, that it's going to point the finger at the U.S. But be that as it may, that is what I got in my reading here on why Congress is so slowful and acting, just talking, not really doing anything to try and stop him or try to curtail what he's doing. So anyway, that has been Miss C on the Vine. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. I hope you have enjoyed this video today. I hope you have a great and enlightened day. And until next time, I will see you then.